Wow. 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 That, ladies and gentlemen, was a proper derby. Listen, if you missed out on this game and you prefer to watch Champions League football, yeah, you proper missed out, man. Listen, yes, people, you know the face, you know the name. Aaron here, back again with another video. Shout out to everyone tuning in. Do all of that jazz. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm not going to be, yeah, you know what to do if you want to support this channel. It's road to 15K. But listen, people. Everton 2, Liverpool 2. The last ever derby at Goodison Park. As much as I'm not an Everton fan, actually I'm not an Everton fan, but I can gladly say I went to see a game of football at Goodison in my life, yeah? It was that game when Everton played against United and De Gea done that stupid mistake where he was holding onto the ball for too long, and he was holding onto the ball and holding onto the ball, waiting. Meanwhile, Calvert-Lewin was closing in. He tried to hit the shot, or tried to get rid of the ball, De Gea that is. Tried to get rid of the ball. Calvert-Lewin comes in, jumps in actually in the trajectory of the ball, and it ends up in the back of the net. I was at that game, and I think it ended like 4-0 or something crazy. And I was in the home end as well. Ridiculous. But anyway, I can gladly say I went to Goodison to watch a game of football, and it was Everton against my club. And yeah, this was the last ever derby at Goodison Park, man, before Everton start the new season in their new stadium. So starting next season, we'll see Merseyside derbies at the new stadium. I don't know what it's gonna be called, to be fair. So yeah, we'll wait and see. But anyway, listen, crazy derby, bro. I can't even sit here and talk about the game like that because it wasn't really about the quality of the game. The quality of the game was awful. Let's just be honest. This game was all about fight. It was all about grit. It was all about who wanted it more. It was all about winning first balls and second balls, and bro, it was crazy. Even if you watch the highlights, yeah, bro, I bet you, I haven't watched the highlights back, but I bet you the highlights are not more than 3 minutes. If you've watched the highlights, I'm gonna watch it after filming this. If you've already watched the highlights, let me know in the comment section below, yeah? Let me know in the comment section how long the highlights are, because I bet you they're not longer than 3 minutes, because the game didn't really have that much quality, and it wasn't like an end-to-end game with loads of chances. Nah, not really, because from the get-go, it was very much about fighting. That was what it was all about, and we'll talk about fights, you know, in this video as well, because towards the end of the game, Jesus Christ, madness. But I can't believe this has gone off again. One of my neighbors got their alarm that went off just before I started filming. I actually delayed filming this video because of the alarm that went off, and it's just gone off again. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but you know what, bro, I can't stop. I'm just gonna carry on. These men need to sort their alarm out. Anyway, listen, where was I? Bro, fights all over the gaff. The first action that happened in the game was an Everton goal. Beto gets his 6th goal of the season, and under David Moyes, the whole team actually, there's this whole resurgence that happened under David Moyes that we didn't see under Sean Dyche. I don't know, the club has come alive again. I don't know what it is. I promise you, I do not know what it is, because these are literally the same players that Sean Dyche had. And these are the same players, maybe a few minor tweaks here and there, but these are the same players that Sean Dyche had and that Sean Dyche was leading. But you didn't see that grit. You never saw that fight. You never saw that aggression. You never saw that passion like you do under David Moyes now, bro. Like, it's actually ridiculous. Beto gets the first goal. Everton was switched on, more switched on than Liverpool themselves. They get the first goal. It was a lovely ball played through. I actually thought it was going to be an outswinger into the box, but I can't remember who played the pass. It must have been Mikalenko or Bramthwaite or one of the left-footed guys. Plays the ball right through, well, between where the wall was standing and where the other Liverpool players were standing, waiting for the ball to actually be crossed into the box. So a ball is played in between those two. Beto was switched on, The timing of the run, the way he bent his run as well was perfect, absolutely perfect. He slots it in, it's 1-0, and you're thinking, rah, are Everton actually going to do it? But anyway, the game carries on. Nothing really happens, nothing much happens in the first half. And I think towards the end of the first half, plus extra time, that's when you actually saw Liverpool really starting to, create stuff. They got the equaliser, of course, through Alexis McAllister. He timed his head up perfectly. The cross from Mo Salah, who, weirdly enough, again, actually, no, I'll wait for him just a second. Bear with me. Alexis McAllister gets a wonderful header in, perfectly timed. Pickford couldn't do anything. It's 1-1. And just like that, Liverpool are back in the game. And then towards the end of the first half, like I said, there was that chance where Szoboszlai took a shot. It looked very harmless, but Pickford had to make a save anyway. Couldn't keep the ball. It ended up in Tarkowski's feet, who wanted to... Well, Pickford spills it. Tarkowski tries to get rid of the ball. And then I think it was Jones who was in the box. There was a little scuffle there, but nothing major happened. And then in the second half... Again, nothing much happened, and it was really surprising to see the level of performances that I saw on Liverpool's team. And then, out of nowhere, Luis Diaz on the left-hand side crosses it in. It's dealt with by the defence. Somehow, it ends up in Jones's feet. Jones tries to get a finish in. It comes off Bramthwaite's head, ends up in Mo Salah's feet. Goal. And just like that, Mo Salah ended this game with a goal and an assist. And I keep telling you lot, all respect to Mo Salah. All respect to Mo Salah. But he's a great goal scorer. He's a great goal scorer, but not a great footballer, because that performance today, if he didn't have that goal and that assist, listen, that would have been... You could have called this one of the biggest stinkers that Mo Salah could have dropped. Again, if it wasn't for the goal and the assist, because apart from that, he was nowhere. It was like Mykolenko had this guy on lock. And it's not the first time this is happening, people. It's not the first time Mo Salah's not particularly played well or played decent enough, but then he leaves the game with a goal and an assist. And just like that, I think he's got something like 19 assists in all comps this season or something like that. 22 goals in the Prem alone. Bruv, it's Mo Salah things, isn't it? Mo Salah things. But apart from that, performances all over the place from Liverpool. Poor. I look at some of the guys out there. Diaz, poor. Gakpo, poor. Gravenberch, poor. Alexis McAllister, bar the goal, decent. Szoboszlai, poor. Salah, poor. Robertson, poor. Bradley, so poor. He had to get taken off after a foul that happened in the second half that he committed. Arne Slot was like, yo, Trent. Bro, immediately, bro. Like, it was poor all over the place from Liverpool. I'm not going to lie. If anything, Everton deserved that point. Everton really deserved the point that they got today against Liverpool. Merseyside derby. It was like Everton knew what it meant and they played the occasion. They definitely played the occasion. I'm not going to slander Liverpool too much, but it looked like they thought they were going to breeze past Everton. They thought it was going to be easy. That's how they were carrying themselves. They thought it was going to be easy and they thought Everton were going to give them the respect. And fair enough, they deserve respect, top of the league, all of that. I hear it. But, bro, this is a new Everton now, bro. And you could tell by the level of performances, the complete opposite of what Liverpool suggested to the fans today. Bro, you look at some of these players on Everton's team, bro. Bramthwaite. You look at Mykolenko. You look at Harrison, who came on and replaced Ndiaye. And Ndiaye, unfortunate, very unfortunate, because up until then he had a really, really good game. So hope the injury is not too serious. Idrissa Gana Gueye. That midfield, Idrissa Gana Gueye, Abdoulaye Doucouré. These two, brother? Yeah, fam, they're legit, bro. They are legit. I can't believe Frank Lampard, when he was at Everton, was benching man like Doucouré, bruv. I don't know what was going through his head. But anyway, Abdoulaye Doucouré and Idrissa Gana Gueye, I wouldn't be able to choose between both of them for man of the match. I would give them to both of them because, bro, the amount of ground these two were covering was absolutely insane, bro. They were everywhere, causing threats, flying into tackles. Like, bro, they knew what this game meant. They knew. Last ever Merseyside derby at Goodison, yeah, we got to make it count. And they made it count, bruv. Beto. This guy was rotting on the bench under Sean Dyche. And look at him now. Absolute resurgence, bro. I don't know where it's coming from. I could not tell you. I promise you guys. I would not be able to sit here and tell you and explain to you how this is all coming about. Other than David Moyes has gone back home, bro. He's gone back to his castle. Do you know what I mean? Like Game of Thrones things. He left King's Landing, yeah, down south, went back up to the north, and now he's ruling his castle again. He rules over his castle again, bro. And fair play to Sean Dyche. Fair play to David Moyes, man. Moyes, he come back. He went back to Everton, and it's like a breath of fresh air. But obviously, he's been there before. But it's like they're breathing new air, and they've got this new source of energy that David Moyes came and injected into the players. Bro, credit to them, man. And listen, the main event of this match, bro. I'm not even going to talk about the build-up and all of that. The cross comes in, scuffle in the box, tussle in the box, however you want to call it. Liverpool not being able to deal with the ball, not being able to get rid of the ball. I can't pronounce his name properly, but number 42 from Everton heads it in the air to his right-hand side. And James Tarkowski unleashed an absolute thunderbolt, bro, to make it 2-2. The place absolutely erupted. And bro, that finish was so good. I'm telling you right now, there's not many strikers in the Premier League that finished like that. Bro, that was a top finish. That was top draw, bro. He absolutely smashed the hell out of that ball, bro. Yeah, that was an insane goal, bro. Absolutely insane. And listen, Liverpool complained to the ref, didn't give the foul here, didn't give the foul there. I think the officiating was horrible all over the place from Michael Oliver today. And I think both teams had advantages from that, and both teams had disadvantages from that. So you got to live with it. That's what I'm saying. You know, regarding the handball from Konate in the first half, you can give it, don't have to. Regarding the little push that he got in the second half for the Tarkowski equaliser, you can give the foul, don't have to give it. So the fact that Liverpool are huddling around the ref, and bro, you man get favours every single week. Liverpool get hella favours, let's not lie to each other. They get hella favours. So the fact that they're there huddling around the ref, and again, I agree, the officiating in the country is awful. We all agree. But come on, man. Liverpool get hella favours. Let's not lie to each other. So the fact that this one time it's gone against them, come on, man. And you knew the refs weren't going to let this slide. Or they were going to let it slide. Last ever game at Goodison Park against Liverpool. Come on, man. They weren't going to not give it. Do you know what I mean? So they pondered towards the occasion. And listen, it's still looking good for Liverpool, though. Still looking good. 7 points clear ahead of Arsenal. Arsenal, they got their own issues. They just went to warm weather training. And guess who got injured? Man like Kai Havertz, out possibly for the whole season. So now, actually, no, he is out for the season, and he's focusing on getting fit for the 2024-2025 season. So now Arsenal are left with 3 forwards. Raheem Sterling, Ethan Nwaneri, and Leandro Trossard. That's who they're left with. Good luck. Good luck, Gooners, man, because you're going to need it. Do you know what I mean? I don't see how Arsenal are going to catch up with Liverpool now, because it's 7 points. If they would have won this today, it would have been 9 points. So it doesn't really make a difference, because Liverpool didn't lose. That's the bottom line. They didn't lose, so they're still a significant amount of points ahead of Arsenal. 7. I don't think Arsenal are going to catch up, man. I don't think they're going to catch up. And listen, that fight at the end, bro, yo. For those who don't know what happened, basically, I'll try and paint the picture a little bit, right? So referee blows his whistle. Liverpool fans, obviously not happy with the draw. Abdoulaye Doucouré was close to the Liverpool fans. He runs over to the Liverpool fan section and does this, provokes them. Curtis Jones did not like it. He ran over there, and that's when it all started, bro. That's when it all started. It went left. Curtis Jones got sent off or got a red card. Abdoulaye Doucouré got a second yellow, red card. Arne Slot got a red card for complaining to the ref. Yeah, it was mad. It was absolutely mad. And I got nothing to say about that because these things happen in football. Do you know what I mean? These things happen in football. It was crazy. Like, this was pure drama from start to finish. Like, it started even before the game, where Liverpool fans had a banner that said something along the lines of, well, don't worry leaving Goodison Park because you didn't win anything anyway. So it's going to be easier for you lot to forget the old stadium with an empty trophy cabinet. So that was quite, you know what I mean? Again, fans doing the most when it comes to banter, like City did yesterday with their banner regarding Vinicius Jr. and Rodri. So yeah, man, listen, it was all going off. It was all going off. But listen, credit to Everton because they dug in deep for that equaliser. They dug in very, very deep. And this, I believe, is going to give them a massive, massive boost, yeah, come the end of the season. This is very, very important for them. As for Liverpool, I can't lie, man. I'm not going to say it's going to look peak for Liverpool, but it could look peak for Liverpool because, listen, they got Villa coming up away. Tough game. They got Nottingham Forest coming up away. Is it away? No, they played them already. Sorry, my bad. They've got Villa coming up away. That's going to be a tough game. And Liverpool really and truly can't afford to lose any more games or draw any more games because as bad as Arsenal have been, yeah, they're lurking in the shadows, bro. They're lurking in the shadows. Now, in terms of them actually capitalising on Liverpool dropping points, that's a whole different story. However, they're lurking in the shadows and they can always somehow end up being right behind Liverpool. So Liverpool need to be careful because this title race doesn't to be over just yet. But let me know what you think in the comment section below, people. It's still road to 15k. Listen, I fully enjoyed this game, bro. I was watching the Bayern game at the same time, but I couldn't really pay attention to that because it was all going off in the Merseyside derby, bro. So listen, like, share, comment, subscribe, people. It's still road to 15k. Whew. And I'll see you next time. Peace.